Our first goal was to use a reading program to improve the reading fluency of our most vulnerable readers. We decided to use the Read Naturally program. It's been in our school for a few years and we were quite familiar with it. It's backed by several pieces of research that highlight the importance of oral reading and repeated reading. We collaborated as a staff around the Read Naturally program so folks knew what to expect. Shelley Morris, one of our special education assistants, assessed all of our students at the beginning of the program so we knew where to place them. Hi Shelley, I'm just going to interview you for a very few minutes about the Read Naturally program. And I'd like to start by asking you, what is your role with Read Naturally?
Well, I'm a special education assistant and I'm the leader in the classroom when they're doing Read Naturally.
And how have you found the program working this year?
I love this program. The children have had so much success this year.
And what have you found as we've tweaked the program this year, what have you found that you've really noticed to make it more successful?
Well, one of the neat things that we did was we did shorter segments, fewer weeks. We did 6 weeks time, and then we gave the children a 6-week break where we went into another group of students, and then we brought the first group back in for another 6 weeks, and the progress was amazing. We're also doing 3 half-an-hour segments every week that students read, and it's just working wonderfully.
Awesome, I agree with you. Could you tell me just a little highlight story of maybe a particular student that you've noticed has done really well?
We had one student that was in grade 7, and he read all right, but he had a very interesting gait to his reading, so he always felt a little awkward. And we brought him in to Read Naturally, and within 6 weeks he was up to and beyond grade level, reading smoothly, fluently, and loving it.
What's the general sense you get from kids when they come in to Read Naturally?
When they first come in, they're a little bit nervous, but once they get the idea, they come in and they work hard and they love their progress because they feel confident and successful.
Shelley, thank you very much for your work in this program.
No problem, thank you.
Hi, Matthew.
Yes, Madugo.
So I brought you here to ask you about Read Naturally, right?
Mm-hmm.
What grade are you in?
4.
And what did you do in Read Naturally?
At first I was at level 2.
And then what happened?
And then I became level 4, and then she took me out because I was too good of a reader for it.
So how do you feel about that?
Good.
Why do you think it made you a better reader?
Because I was practicing a lot, reading a lot.
And what did you think about the stories?
They were pretty interesting.
Give me an example of something you read.
Did you know that beluga whales they can live in up to waters they can live in the waters 100 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that's interesting.
Pretty cold water, huh?
Mm-hmm. Would you recommend Read Naturally to other kids that were having a little bit of trouble with reading?
They're having a bit of trouble, but I just kept on reading.
So would you recommend it? Do you think it's a good idea or not such a good idea?
I think it's a good idea to read like I was reading my hers, and every day I finished a story.
So you worked really hard while you were there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you very much for the interview, Matthew. I really appreciate it. See you again.
Okay.
Bye. As we looked at our Read Naturally results, we found 26 of our 27 most vulnerable readers increased their reading fluency by at least half a year, and some up to 2.5 years. Our FSA results showed 78% of our grade 4 students were meeting or exceeding in reading this year. Our second goal was to reduce bullying behavior at Lady Grey using the No Put Downs program, among other initiatives. All the classes and the students were taught a number of no put down lessons, and we included the You Matter in a Community of Awesome motto in many of our activities. We had all kinds of assemblies and dances and activities around You Matter in a community of awesome. We had student-led fundraising events to raise money for a number of organizations representing those less fortunate. We had student-led food bank drives and all kinds of collaboration between the younger and older students in our school on projects. The kids got together and made up a You Matter in a community of awesome dance, and we plan to continue this goal forward next year. We're really excited about all the ways we can deepen our commitment to the You Matter framework and continue to improve our school culture. Thanks for listening.